committees, we're not listened to.
I know we go and fight the state when it comes to environmental issues, which are important, but my life is important. Black lives are important.
I'm furious, I'm upset, I am heartbroken that Mr. Johnny Rush was assaulted by police officers here in Asheville, North Carolina.
Hi, how are you, Julio?
I'm really good. And so, what do you think about this meeting? Could you tell us a little bit about the structure of this meeting?
Yeah, so cpac is known as the Citizens Police Advisory Council, and they meet once a month on the first Wednesday of the month. And it's a representative from each area of the city of Asheville. So they have a representative from north, south, east, and west, the central part of the city. Then they have 2 at-large members and a representative that represents the public housing community on the Residents Council. And then they have the police chief that sits in, and then a police officer that sits in on that meeting. And cpac acts as a liaison between the police department and the city council. So people come and they give their public comment about things that are happening in their communities involving the police, or if they're having any crimes and not enough police attention. And so that then goes to, from the cpac board, then they go to the city council to express that to the police department, any concerns or whatever. So I've attended some of those meetings on occasions for the past 2 years, and it's not really a back and forth dialogue with the committee. When people get up for public comment, they just state their comment or whatever, and that's it, you know, and it's recorded in the minutes, but there is no dialogue between the cpac board and the community.
Well, I take away the community being really fed up, frustrated, and what has happened over and over again, past practice, no changes. But on the other hand, I was frustrated. You mentioned that you seen frustration in my face. I was frustrated because we cannot get anywhere screaming and yelling and hollering at each other. We have to learn how to be respectful, to listen, to understand, and then get past that. It's like we have the storming. Everybody's angry and upset. And then we have the forming. Okay, let's start forming and getting it let's come together. And then things start norming, and then we can start performing. And so, you know, when I stood up, all I was trying to do was bring some order. Let's get some order. Let's listen to people. Let's let people speak, and let's have respect for one another and try to come to some solution.
I think it's a start. But I think it's no means representative of the situation.
Why?
This is like I don't understand why the people who could answer questions were not here. And the only thing that has really come out of this is the reaction or the passion of the people who did speak. What they said probably was not heard because of a conception about how people should act in certain situations. But being an African American woman, relocating to Durham after 35 years, I can't say I feel safe. One thing that struck me was the fact that this was covered up during the tourist season time. This was covered up over the period of time that you allowed Serena and Venus Williams to come to the area. This was covered up until money was made.